So they're Shanti and Anand, peaceful. These immovable, these sages, these great pure sages and rishis, they are as immovable as the Himalayas. Krishna says in Gita, among immovable objects, I am the Himalayas. Immovable. Nothing could move them but Krishna's flute. Jago kalam samohitam. When they heard the sound of Krishna's flute, carrying that calm bijam of Krishna's flute song entered the ears of the rishis and sages, the Shrutis personified. It created desire in their heart. I want to serve Krishna like a gopi. Desire of love. The calm bij is the Madhurya bij. This is desire and inspiration and instigation for romantic conjugal love, amorous love. It appeared in the hearts of the sages, inconceivable and even bewildering to them. How is this happening? But the object of our romantic inclinations, the object of our intense craving is for immaculate love, a divine eternal relationship with God. We want to become gopis. We want to be Braja gopis. We want to be like the gopis and dance with Krishna in the rasa dance and hear his flute and run from our homes and be with him in Vrindavan. This desire awoken in personified Vedas. Then they did tapa and austerity. And they were born in Vrindavan. And it's Bhoma Vrindavan and the Prakat Leela and the earth planet. 5,000 years ago, they appeared as gopis. The Shruti Chari, it's told in Padma Purana and other Puranas, and also in Bhagavad Purana. Shruti Chari gopis.